morning, everybody. This is going to be a blitz operation today. I have basically an hour, but in this hour we can 100%. What we can 100% do is, first of all, let's close Telegram. And what we want to do, so starting with Tailwind, going to air, is to start implementing the player. Well, okay, before we implement the player, let's fix what is getting swapped. Because the inner right. So we were saying, I was hoping that the inner HTML will fix this problem, but it isn't. So hx swap, I want it to remove I want to replace the inner element. Perhaps this is the problem, so inner HTML and inner HTML. Okay, very well. Wouldn't that mean that this is useless at this point? Farewell. All right, so that's what goes so far. Okay, armed with this particular interesting path, what we will do specifically here, we will say we want this to be the answer or number of answers. We're starting it at 0, and this isn't the one that will send it, this is the one that just receive it. So we don't need a set, but we need a connect. But again, this is for later use. What we should be preoccupied at this moment is to make the players log in. So far this is an HX post. It should be an iPhone or an not a Fold, fucking Galaxy S20 Ultra, whatever. Okay. So right now this would be a normal post. What I'm interested in it being is a VS Connect So we want to copy that basically. And we will start with my enclosing div would be fix use swap with, yeah, that wasn't it. Okay, these guys. Just draw this out. Okay, and that should make me connect to it. I don't mind. Okay, the JX is showing me errors. If probably fix the loading pattern. L equals, yeah, L punto nil. Check if nil. Can I say L equals nil? It was thrice. Or null. What's this? Null. It's an empty collection. Okay, length. L dot length. Okay. If L dot length equals 0, it's not 0. So this way we should secret. Or rather, let's say an image. Oh, it's an undefined. Okay. Recompile, damn it. I need to load it in the correct events, but whatever. We will let it err for now. Oh wait, that was the deal. Right. This isn't Go. Fucking JavaScript. You realize how terrible it was. I got so used to not writing it out. Okay, so we hit the connection. Now, the things that we want to pass should be two of them. Number one would be input text name, yes. This would be number one. But first, so we connect to the socket. Then the form will be a west send. We don't need a swap over here because we ain't swapping shit. And right now, this, let's say Carlo, this should be sending Carlo. This should be sending shit. What? Let's close up the game for now. So we do hit it. So the US, take a look. So the US connect, yes. Let's put this to higher. I can make it, actually, let's put this one the highest. Right, so we will do send. We would perhaps need it to be an AD form. I don't know if we need to, but after last time, I'm guessing that a lot of stuff should be one way or another. So we have a name and a type. Yep. Sounds about right. But the message is nil. Thought we were over this. Oh wait, we're not printing the message anymore. Right, we are printing now the name. Okay, we actually do need to swap some stuff because previously we did swap it, this guy here with the player UI, right? With the player controls. And to be able to do that, we will check if my OBS is still running or if my pipewire. And to do that, we want an ID. So in this case, I can remove the entire socket definition. We can even go one level higher. Let's do it like that. So we go one level higher. Okay, and this ID would be UI. Okay, in player controls, this ID would be UI. Right, now we can use that specific template to make it run. So in this case, when we have a name, we can switch case it to take the message and put and bytes it out. We have already executed it. Rather, not executed it. We have already run it down, but we want to, we have already parsed the file. We just need to execute the correct one and return it. So that would be like temple, or just copy this. Can delete all of that and put a nice nil here. This would be the player controls. which would be the correct HTML. Yeah, but this isn't what I want to do. I want to execute a specific one. So just return it up. This isn't what I signed up for, but I can take examples from my bro over here, Advent OC blog. Who pulled the touch? Go here. So, Jesus Christ, the car over here. Excuse me. Couldn't hear my thoughts. Okay. So my man execute client execute template. Jesus Christ. Okay, so var temp buffer temp execute. Okay, so I execute the temple. Okay, that's the piece that I need. Because the parse file I have, so that's okay. But we want to execute it. And maybe we need undefined message. It's okay, so far would be nil. But is message specifically? It's a type message, which I'm guessing he defined as, okay, whatever. It's a type. So that's something that he passes to the other import. There you go. We don't need to return it. Oh yeah, but we can't really tell which one we are executing. We need to get one specific. Oh wait, we can tell which one we're executing. What is this code editor? This is NeoVim. There you go, my friend. Okay, and what we're executing? Yes, so our template here you get parsed straight up. Can I select one of the parsed? There must be some way that I can select this. This is one of those questions that I believe it's greatly handled by ChatGPT. Select one of these templates. Execute template. Select the footer must data is constructed. Okay, yeah, this is the execute template, but this is not specific to what I want to do. I parse template to specific object. Yeah, I can't really differentiate it from everybody else, right? You're welcome, Askin. Thank you for checking out the stream. Yeah, but this will start everything, so I don't want to do that. That leaves me with actually having to parse the single one. So let's copy his code over here. Should be, yeah, this one. Then I see if I can make it in a smarter way, but otherwise I'm just going to remove it from there. So we parse the player controls path. If I are near blah blah blah. Then we write down the bytes. Template.bytes. Okay. Great. What is the best way to learn Vim? If you are using VS Code or any other editor that has Vim motions, I don't know if I have VS Code here. If I were you, I would install first the Vim here. You see, this is Vim motions. So I would start with the Vim motions over here. Then you should take a look at kicks when you get comfortable enough. But there is a game to learn Vim. So I think it's Vim Adventure. So this game will teach you the motions, and I will get comfortable with them in your editor for a little while. Then Kickstarter NeoVim. Once you feel comfy enough and you want to give it a try to NeoVim, this is a config file that will introduce you to everything you need to know of NeoVim, and it will install you most of what you would need. This is very cool because this config is made by one of the 3 core maintainers that are on NeoVim, TJ, there it is. So this is the best place where you want to start. Finally, you can check some tutorials that I used to check at my time with Primagen. And those should help you a while. It should help you a lot. Don't remember specifically what they're called, but there's a lot of tutorials that I followed of Primagen. The Primagen Learn Vim. And yeah, I would advise. So there's a playlist. Copy link. And this is from some tutorial, like if you prefer. Used to prefer tutorials at one time, but now I really enjoy most to just give it a try. You're welcome, man. Always glad to get somebody else in the church. Vim shall reign supreme. I tried for so long to get one of my friends to join, but he simply wouldn't. That son of a bitch. So what's going on over here specifically? Why isn't this? Because this is higher. Should be able to stretch them out. I don't know if I have the controls. Yeah. I know it might seem a little bit disorienting, and from the outside it is. But I should be putting my repo somewhere. I don't know if I have the GitHub. I have the GitHub appended, but I don't have the repo appended. Yeah, how do I stretch it out? Maybe I can just say height full. It's already full. Those are all 40s, 40s. Then what is the specific reason? Yeah, this is 13 pixel higher. So 4038, while this guy is 4051. What? Asking, thank you for the follow. Glad to see you here. Hopefully find you other days. Today is going to be a short one. Yesterday I had I have a couple of friends that it was their birthday, so I came home quite late. Something bothers me. Isn't it supposed to put like, let's take a look at Mozilla image. Let's take a look at the Mozilla image tags, because I remember it being, that's how you put the width and the height. Must mean that it's not specifically that. Allowing blah 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 blah. It does not. That's not how. Maybe I need to put the pixels. Why does this not set width and height? It could be to several reasons. That should be 40. It must mean that these are higher. Because they are already both stretched to the max. We got the full width going on over here. Actually, let's test the screenshotting part. Let's read what he tells me, and then let's test the screenshotting part. So the view box, it's okay. This is max. One thing that I can try is actually adding them as a property. So let's say this guy over here. Wait. Width 40 pixel. Height 40 pixel. Yeah, it wasn't established. Interesting. Oh, wait. Do I need to put them in braces? Oh. So 40, make it to 40 and hit it with a G. Not really. And I hate HTML. Honestly, hate UI. The fuck is your deal? It have to be pixel. Like, is that what's going on? No. Well, yeah, best solution my ass. I can class it, son of a bitch. I can class it out with Tailwind and it will be V40, which really is not the one. Fucking. Okay, 8 is the closest. Can't even do 9. Oh yeah. So H40, and we nuke everything else. That should be better. Son of a bitch, what? It's supposed to be 40. Oh lol. Dio mio. Okay, that's great. Okay, now it's 40. Well, I guess we're ditching the HTML tags. Feels bad. I honestly always want to get with the basics, but something ain't working in the expected manner, so that it is what it is. There's always something. One big problem that is to stream programming of Prettier is that it's always suckier to let someone new know what you're doing. So we put that gap. It would be nice to have a margin ml right 2 and ml 2. Should be prettier. Or maybe it won't. Perhaps this is the one who should have a margin left. ml right 2. Maybe it wasn't E at the time. A top 2. Or besides, actually I want it to be more centered rather than, it's a phone. So usually you would pay it on a phone, so you don't want people to reach out that long. What's my HTML looking as of now? Yeah, I have the whole socket business going on here. Which means that I can just class it out and say flex justify center. Should be. Okay. Obviously it's flex call. Flex call. Also give it some time. Neovim can be jarring at the beginning. Don't get too discouraged because it takes a little bit of time. I believe I was okay to code in Neovim in about 2 weeks. I was pretty proficient in a couple of months. And the cool thing, you will always find a new trick that will tell you, holy shit, that's kinda neat. I didn't want this should be full. Okay, that's better. The only lasting thing that I wouldn't mind is having a little bit of margins. I don't believe I can just say it to be 2 pixels short at the end. Try to put here like a margin of 2. It simply won't work. Yeah, it will simply cross them out, so can let it this kind of cute. Okay, that's fine. That's the first part of the controller. Now, what we want to do with this part of the controller, so far, I just took the player. But at the moment, we would also want to define, let's make it as a array for now. Oops, there's the JavaScript going. How do I even like this? Okay, let's say it's players. Unless there's some, okay, let's say it's players and it's an, I don't even remember. Going new empty array. Don't remember that syntax. Okay, so that was it. We started out as int Wait, this won't be an int, this will be a string. Yes, player is not used, whatever. Basically, every time if this is not present, so player dot. Can I search for it? Golang array. Rates. 9. I want the API docs. Golang docs. Array. This isn't it. Go docs arrays or slices. Are you just gonna show me whatever? How to find if L is in array Go? I believe there won't be something like that. Contains for slice. Okay. Slices that contains. So we pass over here the players and we pass the result name. Cannot take address result. Yes, because this is map index interface. I guess I can just string it and result. Yet won't work. Can convert result name map index expression interface type any to type string. Need type assertion. Yep, let's browse it. Okay, this is not what I was hoping that I wanted docs for. Cannot convert. Let's just copy this. And let's put it. Okay, we can just put it in ChatGPT, but we can also chill it out. I don't need this anymore. So he's trying to do a post request. I wanted to inline new hello world. Next. Oh, that was it. So data dot string. That's great. I can do that. String. Invalid operation cannot take address of result. How about if I string you out and then do that? Okay. Type inference in Go is weird. This is just bizarre. Okay, and I'm supposing it would contain, yeah. If this happens, then rather if we don't contain this, players dot. There's no push, add, append. Oh right, this is how in Go would be. Yeah, I don't like this kind of function. This doesn't feel correct. I want to push it from the array, so I want array to have method. I guess not everything here is an object, so makes kind of sense. Players append the same thing. I regret not making it another one. Okay. And maybe before writing, well, we can do it even here. fmt.print new line, my players. I miss printing in Go, honestly, truly. Giacomo, or what, or how people say it, Giacomo. All right. Now, if somebody else joins, let's say Marco, it will be overwritten. I guess this can't be local, but this should be global. But at the same time, it won't allow me for global. How about now? So we obviously still are able to add astf. Okay, split them to be 2. Believe I can. We can even inspect it, it's okay. Right. Great. So Polo, be Marco and Polo. Okay, perfect. So my state now works like a chow. Marco and Polo, we have 2 players. We did not reset shit. Which would make sense, right? Wrong. Like if someone refreshes, technically I should remove them from this list, or at least flag them as inactive. So that's not great. Yeah, let's start with removing it, then we will always get down and down. Let's see what we have. I don't remember what was this about. All right. Great. Can push it out and say, and ask, this would be implemented layer, would be list player login. Now I would want to log it out, so I need to check Gorilla again. Gorilla Gorilla Golang. That's the deal. So the WebSocket package, the API reference specifically, amazing. Disconnect. Yeah, because we have the upgrader over here. Remove snippet. An application can also send and receive message using the IO write closer. And IO reader interface. Send a message called the connection X writer to get an IO closer. Okay, connection next writer. Okay, this is harder than it looks. So I'm gonna be satisfied. I have to go to work. I'm gonna be satisfied with today. Tomorrow we will try. Tomorrow we're implementing the closing logic. This way I can remove something from the element when it gets closed. Should later on become, rather than being removed, I would then flag it as inactive. This way I can always reconnect them. So that was great. My friend asking we could do a small raid. I don't see any harm in that, and be on our way. Usually though raids take some time. I don't know about this guy. Same category, similar size. Okay, sounds good. Sorry, have a great day. Don't forget to take and care of yourself and be hydrated. All right. That's a nice message. Sub follower only. Well then, this is already over. Bye bye.